Okay, folks, we have a super exciting kit in the studio today. This is from HiFive, or SiFive rather, the creators of the HiFive. We covered something a while ago that was a mystery at the time, and I actually wasn't sure if I was supposed to publish it or not, but at the last risc-v conference, I got this device from them that appeared to... So it was a little hand-shaped PCB that's sort of similar to the microbit. It has the same connector at the bottom, but it has a little 8x6 RGB LED screen and a couple of buttons similarly, but it also had some stuff sharpied out on the board. And I read through it, and it had some references to like Doctor Who and the BBC. And I was like, what's going on here? Let's try and figure out what the deal is. And so today, all this has come to fruition because we have a package in the office, or my house, that solves this mystery. And let's get it open without chatting anymore. Once I get my thing working. Oh no, our camera has gone away. We will bring it back in just a moment. Nope, that's me again. Pardon? And... technical difficulties. That's very frustrating. There we are. Okay, cool. It's not as pretty as I would like because I usually do some little edits, but here we have a package by FedEx. Let's get it open. Okay. Knife. And oh, look at it! Look at this gorgeous thing. I'm gonna fix my focus so that we can get a nice look at it. Yes. There we go. All right, so this is the Doctor Who HiFive Inventor coding kit. And you might notice that it's quite similar to that thing we mentioned before. It has that same hand shape. It has actually an enclosure now, but the shape is the same. We have frozen. Curses. Why have we frozen? Pardon the troubles. I'm just going to switch completely over to that camera, I think. That might solve our problems. Because I really want you to see this, and I'm on a time limit, so... How's that? Yes! Glorious! Okay, cool. So, we have... We're going to get this open in just a second, but as you see, this is a collaboration between the BBC, BBC Learning, Tynker, which is an online coding system that's directed to kids in kindergarten and beyond, and obviously Jodie Whittaker. And the really cool thing about this is that not only is it a collaboration with Doctor Who and it's like themed that way, but this lady, Jodie Whittaker, the 13th Doctor, actually narrates lessons on this thing. So your kid can learn, or you can learn, programming from Doctor Who herself. How cool is that? Tynker and Doctor Who make coding easy. So there's a couple of example ones here. Block coding, intro to coding with self-paced courses, and MicroPython, taking your coding skills to the next level. So both your sort of basic drag and drop Scratch style block coding that you might be familiar with from the microbit, and MicroPython, which is, you know, a stepping stone to real I'm doing air quotes with my voice, real programming with words and stuff. So included inside here are the HiFive Inventor, a battery pack, USB LED. I believe that means a USB cable that is lit up with LEDs, a speaker, alligator clips, and full networking with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And we'll take a look at the tech specs on that in just a second. Yes! So cool. What's on the back here? Connect, code, invent. Everything you need to get coding. Let the doctor get you started. Develop an intergalactic weather service. Wirelessly pilot an alien spaceship and learn to control a robot. Send and receive emojis. Build an alien musical instrument. And create a security system. Thousands of activities. Lessons narrated by the doctor herself. Let's get it open! I thought that technical difficulty opening was just going to be a clever Doctor Who like story intro. I wish. I may still morph into some kind of alien being halfway through this, but let's focus on. Ooh! It's like Halo from my ring light. Okay. Dramatic reveal. The Doctor Who HiFive Inventor Coding Kit Getting Started Guide. Oh, we got a little accordion folded. Oh, no. So you can go and redeem your code at HiFiveInventor.com to start coding. Cool. Get to know your HiFive Inventor. Ooh, here we go. Let's actually... Oh, wow! Look at it! R. Reset, probably. A and B. A little LED up here. That's probably for power or something. Oh, yes. Little snap fit case. Now, these are always interesting because... Okay, yeah, you do have to, like, take another... Oh, you push it to pull it apart, I bet. Let's see if I can do this without breaking it. Is this going to be Alex proof? We'll take a look at the diagram anyway. Handy little finger hole for opening it up. Battery pack. No batteries yet, but of course it will also be powered by the USB cable. 3 looks like AA's. Yeah, size AA or equivalent. So that's 4.5 volts. We have our little speaker module. Ooh, that's cute. Look at that. Pin 0, 3 volts in ground. That's actually arranged like they are on here. So you can directly connect those boys with the alligator clips. That looks like a pretty hefty speaker too. That's cool. And again, we have a little finger thing to open it up. And our little cables are tucked away under there. Oh, this is lovely. This is a really nicely designed kit. And then under here is just some foam. Let's make sure it's not bigger on the inside. Okay, no. It had to be said. I had to say it. Let's see. I should have worn a bow tie. What's wrong with me? I even have a good one. Well, maybe we'll do a getting started video and I'll wear a bow tie for that because bow ties are cool. I do not have a fez though. Pretty. And this USB cable apparently lights up. So, ooh, there we go. When you plug it in. So, okay, box thingies. Back in there. So much stuff. I'd be super excited getting this as a kid. I'm super excited about it anyway. Especially about these lessons. So on the front we have programmable buttons A and B, the SiFive risc-v processor, light sensor. Oh, it's not a notification LED, it's a light sensor for ambient light or whatever. Accessories edge accessories edge connector. There we go. And as you can see, there's actually some labeling on the board itself as well. Micro USB port, battery connector, reset button, Sega J-Link for debugging, flash memory chip, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. That looks like an ESP32 maybe? ESP8266? What was it? It's a 32. And accelerometer and compass. Very similar to the microbit. I think one of the main differences here is the screen, which, as I mentioned, is an 8x6 RGB LED grid. And also it comes with its own little case. I really gotta get this apart. I'm sure I can. How am I so bad at this? Come on. Nope. Nope. Ooh, Doctor Who logo. Also on here we have the everything that's included. Oh, here we go. Here's the specs on the HiFive Inventor. 150 megahertz SiFive FE310 risc-v CPU, 2.4 gigahertz radio for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth networking, 64 kilobytes of onboard SRAM memory, 512 kilobytes onboard flash memory, RGB display with 16 million colors, built-in sensors, accelerometer, compass, temperature, ambient light, high precision analog to digital converters, ADCs, edge connector, expansion bus via I2C, SPI, GPIO, and UART. Ooh, that must be just if you connect it via these guys, probably. Programming via USB connection, operating voltage 5 volts over USB or 4.5 volts battery box. And then digital/analog I/O pins, 3.3 volts max. Let's take a look at the online information for this. Can it be powered by Sonic? Yeah, I guess. If you've got a Sonic screwdriver on hand, then you may be able to directly interface this device with it. That depends on if it's the correct voltage. If you have a 12-volt solid Sonic screwdriver, then don't connect it to this one. But if you have like a 4.5 or 5-volt one, then go right ahead, especially if it has a JSD connector like this on it. All right, back to the website. Okay, yeah, there's my like, what is this thing investigatory video. Here is the official page, which is very beautiful. Meet your amazing new HiFive, a powerful programmable IoT mini computer. Okay, so they say mini computer, but they also stress that it is not in fact meant to be a computer. It is more of a microcontroller like the microbit. And then you can check out the attributes here. I found and linked an article in the description from the register that talks about the tech specs for ADCs, etc. This we already know, but the FE310-G003 system on chip is what we're using here. It supports a 32-bit open source risc-v E31 CPU core clocked at 150 megahertz. The core itself has 16 kilobytes of instruction cache. The SoC is fabricated by TSMC using its 180 nanometer process. So if you go to the SiFive documentation page, you can download information on this chip, check out the manual and the datasheet. In order to download these, you do have to give them your information, and then they'll just give you a PDF download. But yeah. SiFive Inventor Getting Started Guide. Again, it's a PDF that you download. Whatever. And yeah, let's go back to this website. So connect, code, invent. There's those 6 projects that they listed on the board as well, but now they're animated. Those little icons. Narrated by the doctor herself. That's honestly one of the coolest things about this. Immersive and engaging lessons and activities for all ages. Planet of Adventure is the block coding one, and the MicroPython one is the Book of Brilliant Inventions, which is very exciting. What's included? And then we get into this stuff about Tynker, which I've never actually used before. It's an interesting system where there's sort of twin account types. There's a few, actually I think there's maybe 3 account types, but the main ones are, here you have one for kids, and then there's a companion one for parents, so you can link the 2 together, which is pretty cool. And that enables, for example, when you go to click on one of these premium courses that have little crowns on them, like augmented reality looks really interesting. You have to ask your parents for access and say that you're not a robot and stuff. So there's premium courses. You get 20 free coding games at the start. And then there's these like family plans that enable you to get other classes and things. Here's the learn area, blank JavaScript project, tell your Lunu gateway story. Another cool thing about this platform is that they have lots of integrations. This Doctor Who one seems to be the latest in a stream of them, including collaborations with Minecraft. There's a lot of Minecraft stuff on here. Minecrafters. And you can also code your own games, but it seems that they have a number of integrations, like Goblin Quest as well. Anyway, yeah, so I signed up for a parent account and looked at what that side looks like. And indeed, you're able to purchase different levels of plans depending on what, so there's like different levels of monthly and yearly subscriptions and stuff. And just by getting your parent account linked to your kid account, you can unlock an introductory premium coding course called the Glitch Manor for 30 days. But again, in this kit itself, it comes with a code for these specific Doctor Who classes. So I'm going to see if I can actually put that in real quick. Where's my camera? Okay, so I want to input this code right here in the pamphlet into the website somehow, and we'll find out how to do that. Oh, you know what? It's at HiFiveInventor.com, so let's go there. Oh wait, that's exactly here. Ah, redeem your code. I'm gonna assume this is one time, so 610. Okay. Next. Okay, so now I'm going to choose I'm a student because I want to see this from the student's way. Okay, it's got to be at least 6 characters. Password. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I'll make this long and complicated and I'll change it later. Okay, and I'm going to say my parent email is... I've already kind of done that. Okay, I'm going to switch away from that camera and input a personal email address that I've been using as the parent. No offense, I just... Student account created. Okay. Someone says, does the edge connector of the HiFive match up with the microbit connector pins? I believe it does. Let me pull out an actual microbit at some point later, but right now let's look at this. Continue. Okay, so there's the Tynker dashboard and account and stuff, but this is actually a whole separate system, so that's really nice. I don't have to deal with whatever mistakes I made setting up this one. I can just dive right into the Doctor Who side. Look at this! Lesson 1, The Wayward World, a new tool, Musica Stellarum. That's gotta be the weird instrument. And then Doctor's best friend. Robots! Okay. And then you still have links to the Glitch Manor. Oh no, the Glitch Manor is the like basics of coding one that we saw on the other page. My project area, games and apps, text coding. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I'll have to reset my password before I'm able to show you the rest. But yeah, so I'll check that out later, and we'll probably do a getting started video on that at some point. But in the meantime, you can buy one of these online. On the link here is to Amazon. It's $75, and again, it comes with all these lessons that are personally narrated by Doctor Who herself. So I think that's pretty rad. At some point, I'll get this out of the box, and you know, my puny mortal strength is not working right now, but I'll get it out. Do I just have to push harder? I'll get it out of the box and I'll show you some pictures. But for now, go check out the website. Everything's linked in the description below, as usual. And we're really excited to help them announce this. It was just launched today. And I think it'll be a great way for kids to learn, as well as, you know, grown-ups will get to share their enthusiasm for Doctor Who, which is just fantastic. Like, honestly, even if I might have gone for this anyway as a grown-up because I love Doctor Who, and that just seems way too cool. Let's see. So this question about the edge connector lining up with the microbit connector pins. Let's find out. So we can physically compare these. And, you know, in the physical world, they do match up. Oh, interesting. So it looks like this ground is not actually disconnected from these other pins here. I wonder if that's intentional or a manufacturing thing. It's got to be intentional. I wonder if these other pins are ground anyway. So yeah, physically it does match up. And my assumption is that the functions for the pins also line up, but I can't be totally sure. I will hunt that up and see if I can post an update for you. Thanks for asking. All right, so that is the the HiFive Inventor coding kit collaboration with Doctor Who and Tynker. I'm extremely excited to actually dive into those lessons because I can't pass it up. Like, it'll be super cool. I actually haven't watched the new series with Jodie Whittaker, and so this might be like the catalyst for me to have to jump in and do that. I think my favorite Doctor is really hard to say. No, that could be really controversial. I like a lot of them in different ways, though. For example, Christopher Eccleston is an actor that I know from one of my favorite other movies, and so I was really excited when he was the first new Doctor. And then David Tennant has his own thing, but he gets kind of emo, and near the end of his series, he's just kind of like all the time. And then Matt Smith, I kind of hated at the start, but then he really grew on me. So you never know. I actually haven't watched the last two Doctors. But Jodie Whittaker is going to get me into it again. It's going to happen, and I'm going to learn coding from her. Great! Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments. Again, you can get this for $75 via the link on, I believe it's HiFiveinventor.com, linked below. And yeah, check it out. We'll see you soon, and hack on.